समीप लाने का समापति करनी है ना। समापति को समीप लाने वाली कौन है? हर एक बच्चा समझता है ना कि मैं ही निमित्त हूं। बाप ने ये जिम्मेवारी अपने साथ बच्चों को दी। संशोष फादर, कोई जब बाप को जानते तो देखो, आप सबने बाप को जाना तो क्या किया? पहचान लिया, जान लिया तो बच्चापन वर्षे के अधिकारी बन गए।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today is day 20. Pilgrimage of Silence. Power of Introspection. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. How is everyone's pilgrimage of silence? I'm getting very, very good feedback that paying attention to have more silence, and also to now we started with another homework that while doing actions, what awareness should be there. So it will be morning silence, during day, right kind of awareness while doing actions, and then evening also again we go into silence. So Baba is saying that it's our responsibility to bring time close for completion of Baba's task. Today during day I was just thinking that there is so much expansion now. Of course, so many countries all over the world. But even in India, Bharat, there are so many centers, so many small, big, so much Brahmin population. And if we all keep aim, as Baba said, that we have to become perfect, we have to become complete. So there won't be any obstacles, there won't be any difficulties, and I and mine, everything will finish, right? If that's what we're supposed to do. Now, today was power of remembrance while doing actions. It's very good, when we get homework, then our intellect is like, okay, let me understand more. So I was sharing with some souls what is power of remembrance. Now some might think, okay, what is remembrance? So whether you think of Baba's qualities or relationship with Baba, or I am instrument for Baba's task, remembrance, in any way, any form, remembrance of Baba, then it becomes the power. And that power, while doing actions, Baba said, will bring cooperation. you will find that when we are doing actions, because to become karmatit, Baba said it's very, very important that while doing actions, there should be remembrance. Because if it's there, then, you know, it's like soul is creating those sanskars, beautiful sanskars. Otherwise, while doing actions, there is always possibility of sanskars emerging, personal sanskars, sanskars of others. But if we want to really feel that when I am doing Baba's seva, Baba's yagya seva of any kind, then at that time uh, there should be my very original, eternal sanskars emerging, not sanskars which I have created in body consciousness. So at least I found that my intellect was all the time, oh, I have to use power of remembrance, which is very, very important. And I think that some of you are aware that we do this for a few days. We do bhog offering to Lokik ancestor souls. And in Rosary, there is a very beautiful class Sister Jayanti gave on Sunday morning in London, where she's saying that how in each religion there is this tradition, but in a different way. I definitely know about Africa that whenever, you know, I was talking to few people, they immediately will say, I have to connect with the Holy Spirit. So I said, what Holy Spirit? Oh, my grandmother, my this relative, my this relative. Because they see that when soul leaves body, then they become these Holy Spirits and they guide them. So they think of them and then they decide what has to be done. So she's given a lot of examples of different religions. So maybe if you get chance, you can read. I read it. It's very long class, but very beautifully she has described. Because some say, no, it is in the Bharat, it is in Hindu religion. We don't do that. We don't believe it. But if we believe that soul is eternal, only changes bodies. So wherever soul is, to express our love, to express our gratitude and feelings of belonging. And we offer to Baba, right? But then Baba offers that soul. So at that time, that soul feel very connected also with Baba. So we do it. They have until October 5th, you know. So I thought to inform you. And tomorrow also is International Day of Peace. Those who know about awakening, they have 24 hours. Anytime you can play, they have different songs and about International Day of Peace. So that is what, but also it was that how it is through silence. You know, silence not only not speaking, but just be in your eternal stage, let's say, of purity, of peace, of love. And you stay in that awareness and don't think and don't speak and just remain absorbed in that I am a pure soul. Stay in that state of mind. So the kind of silence which you are accumulating, is said you get accomplishments. Uh, For today, whole thing was on Siddhi, right? I really notice, you know, that if your thought is pure thought, it awakens the soul. If you are talking about a soul or about a task, that awakening happens and response comes immediately. So it is actually it's up to me, the thought I have. As I said, that thoughts not of my own desires. One thing we always have to remember at Confluence says that whatever is Baba's Shrimad, I have to do everything. Even I have to think according to Baba's Shrimad, not only follow principles or maryadas. Yeah, that is important for actions and to keep our safety. But in our mind also, the thought should be based on Baba Srimad. And that is why our main sustenance is from Baba's Murli. So read Murli, listen to Murli, then study Murli, right? There are three things, right? Either I listen Murli, like after Amrit Vela, I listen Murli. Or sometimes I read and then I listen. I read in Hindi, then I listen from the center. Whosoever is reading is in English. And then I study. That means then I make notes and what Baba said and Baba's blessing. So as much we study, that is where my accomplishments are coming. Like a law student studies, become a lawyer. And any complicated kind of case comes to that lawyer. If he has all the knowledge, like in slogan Baba said, then when he applies those laws, he will definitely win the case, right? So same is here, study. Not, oh, I read Murli in the train. I read Murli when I listened to Murli when I was driving to work. When I hear it, I don't feel happy listening to all that. Because we are becoming deities from human being, like becoming lawyer or a doctor or an engineer. So same is deities, a very high status. Right? So there will be many, many situations settling karmic accounts. But what is my response? What is my reaction? Is there bhavna? Is there love? Is there peace? Or I just get little bit forceful. I get something, like some sanskars emerge from the past. So that means my study is not very good. But Baba said your state should be such, whatever situations, circumstances you have to face, you should remain peaceful, you should stay calm and pass with honor, right? Every scene of drama is accurate because it has to happen, it will happen. So in that drama, whatever is happening, what is my response to that scene of drama? Because that gets recorded again now. So some say, but whatever is drama is happening, it's repeating. But what I am recording now will also repeat then. So it is my response to the situation. And that comes from changing that study into my stage. And that has to become, like, as Baba says, stable. And, there should be no influence of any kind. And especially these days, lot of problems in the world, lot of negativity in the world. But I don't have to absorb anything. as much possible, listen little, not too much. Information also, all kinds of information also has gone in and they keep coming, the thoughts keep coming. It's no harm to keep informed. You should actually, but not in details, right? When there are details, then all those thoughts, they keep repeating, they keep coming in the mind. So it is through the silence, actually, in silence. So it's also any wasteful thoughts come, you change them with the knowledge. But then also you have to become quiet. It shouldn't keep going on and on. It does happen. Some matter, some concerns. So thoughts keep coming about that. But your thoughts will not help, right? But if you remain in silence, if you remember Baba, yeah, there will be solution, right? But if I keep worrying about anything, so tomorrow I will talk more on how the introspection in silence is, that is the thought coming from fear. Something had happened in the past, so there is fear of some kind. All of us have different kinds of fear. So there is fear within the sanskars. So I'm noticing that thoughts which are coming now, or in fear, I say, no, I don't think, I lose courage. I don't think I can manage. I don't think I can do it. So in silence, I have to observe and then find the root sanskar, and change it into faith. Have faith, have courage. Keep reminding yourself, Baba is there, Almighty Baba is there. I should have faith. That day in book message, Baba said, always remember I am a victorious soul. I am a victorious soul. Keep reminding yourself, I am a victorious soul. So the thought of defeat, sometimes something has happened, you lost something, so you lose trust also. But I have to have trust. But I say, no, I can't trust now anyone anymore. So I cannot lose the quality of trust, can I? Because I need that quality. So looking, introspection is where you're finding from where these thoughts are coming. And then you change it. It's some kind of vice or some kind of weakness. Then you change it from weakness to a virtue, vice to a virtue. And as much you keep changing, the transformation happens. So it's not introspection is always looking at the weakness, but definitely we want the quality of our thoughts should be very, very elevated thoughts. Because sometimes you say something which is not auspicious and elevated, and when it happens, you say, but how come suddenly this happened? So I am very careful, very careful. Always think very positive. Very positive is common, elevated, auspicious. Because sometimes your own thought can bring back something which is not pleasant, which you really didn't want it, but you thought about it. It's very, very subtle. So power of silence keep increasing so that whatever you're thinking now, there is attention on that, And as I said, it's very auspicious, it's very elevated. You yourself will feel how much you are benefiting by having, because your power will be there. Otherwise, you could feel weak, right? You could feel like, no, I can't manage, right? But such disappointing thoughts shouldn't come. We are ascending, we are moving forward. Baba is with us. So every day it should be more courage, more trust. That should keep growing every day. That's something very important. So tomorrow's awareness while doing actions. Today was power of remembrance. So tomorrow's while doing actions, right? Because when we are doing actions, we forget Baba, right? But this one, Baba is saying, while carrying out every task, while carrying out every task and keeping yourself stable in the stage of detached observer. So you can take photo if you don't have money. You can keep with you. While carrying out every task, keeping yourself stable in stage of a detached observer, do you experience yourself to be a detached soul who is enabling actions to be performed? The stage of a detached observer constantly makes every task easily successful. Yeah, we're looking for success. So what to be done? Be detached observer. The stage of detached observer is so lovely. A soul who performs actions as a detached observer is always detached and loving to the Father. Baba is asking, do you have intoxication that I am a alokik soul who performs action with this practice? If I am a alokik soul, I perform actions with this practice. One who has alokik experiences, a soul who has an alokik life. That means I am doing ordinary actions, but the awareness is I am alokik. So while performing actions, continue to increase your practice. The practice will enable you to attain your karmatit stage. While constantly increasing this practice and while performing actions, remain detached and loving to the Father. So this is called being an elevated soul. So tomorrow, while doing actions, I have to be detached observer, very loving and very, very loveful also with the Father. So that is our Karma Yogi practice for tomorrow. So many homeworks, like you have to have silence, introspection, then you have to have, but you will like it. I myself found that many times my intellect, oh, today you have to do this. While doing action, you have to do this. No, it's a homework is like reminders. No? So 2 minutes, 5 minutes here, there, then we collect enough time, enough, because practice is one makes us perfect. No, power of practice is very important. And practice here is so simple. Remind yourself, repeat it. Right? So that's what we will do for tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vikti journey, Adi Ratan, a rare jewel of great courage, pioneering a path to the new world.
Our ancestors are the direct children of God, seated at the foundation of the tree, such that they give power to every branch. We remember their renunciation, tapasya, and tireless service, presenting the most elevated gift from God, the original jewels, Adi Ratan. Dadi Brajendraji was also known as Adi Drishta, the original jewel to have the first vision of God. Dadi was a Laukik daughter-in-law of Brahma Baba. She had a very special part to play in this world drama, that was, to become the instrument to see the incarnation of God Shiva into Brahma. Baba gave her blessing that she has played part in all 84 births with Brahma Baba in different name and form. That was the reason, even in this last birth, Dadi had become daughter-in-law of Brahma Baba. Dadi was very attracted towards Baba's tapasya and introverted nature. One time, Baba was sitting to have his meal. Dadi, being his daughter-in-law, used to serve him. As she was serving, Dadi looked at Baba. She saw the image of fully decorated Sri Krishna in Baba. She was astonished by this vision. Dadi said to herself, "How come Sri Krishna is sitting in this chair?" Before, when she used to go in front of Baba, she used to cover her face with the veil. But from that day, she stopped covering her face with the veil. She realized that why should I hide my face from Sri Krishna? From that day, she was so intoxicated that she had found God in the form of her father-in-law. Although she did not have knowledge that time, her intoxication kept rising from that day, and she started becoming more and more spiritual and simple. Dadi was very detached and loving. Her husband had left her and was settled in foreign country. He had also married someone else. One time, he had come to Mumbai, where Dadiji was living in one of the centers. He called there and asked, "Can I talk to Brijendra?" Dadi asked, "Who are you?" because no one used to talk to Dadi by her name. He said, "I am Kisha." Dadi then said, "What do you want?" He replied, "I want to meet you." Dadiji, with an authority, said, "I don't want to meet with you," and she hung up the phone. He then stayed in Mumbai and was visiting the center in Mumbai. But Dadi was so detached, not only from relations, but even from her body. Another such example, seen from Dadi's life, was about her children. Dadi had 2 sons. When Dadi surrendered her life, that time they both also surrendered. But one of them had smallpox and left his body at an early age. The second son's name was Ghanshyam. He was with her in Abu. But when Narayan Dada, Brahma Baba's Laukik son, went to Mumbai, he took brother Ghanshyam with him. He said, "I will take care of him." He used to live with Narayan Dada, but he would visit every Sunday to the center where Dadi Brajendra used to stay. He had very much love for Dadi and Baba. He was about 35 years old, but he used to say, "I do not want to get married. I will stay pure. I am a yogi soul." Even at this age, he got infected with smallpox, and he was kept at a hospital in Mumbai. One time, when he came to know that Baba had come to Mumbai, he insisted a lot that he wanted to meet Baba. But Dada Vishwakishore and others were denying, as this was a highly infectious disease. When Baba came to know that brother Ghanshyam wants to meet Baba, Baba said, "If a child is remembering the father, how can a father deny to meet him?" Baba would definitely meet the child. Baba went to the hospital to visit him and took him in his lap. When it was the time for him to leave the body, doctor came to know, and he instructed Dadi to call his family members. He asked Dadi, "Who are you to him?" Dadi said, "I am his mother." The doctor thought that she might be the stepmother, but Dadi said, "I am his real mother." When the doctor heard that, he could not believe how a real mother could be so detached and stable in such a delicate situation. For a woman, it is very difficult to break the strings of attachment from her husband and children. But Dadi Brajendraji became a great example in front of all of us to be detached from all relations and become a true companion of the One.
Om Shanti. Such a wonderful story, right? We even don't know the details of it, but each one of them is real jewel. So thank you very much. And before we get our homework, I have some announcements. So first of all, what Mohini Didi mentioned about Jayanti Didi's class from Sunday. So yes, we will send out today in email. We will attach that class together with our homework, so you can have it. It's in English. I'm sure everyone is receiving emails from Avyakti Parivar every single night. We do send out the homework in all the languages and also all the links of YouTube channel, our recording of today's session. So this is every single day we do send out. So if you haven't received, please do subscribe. You will get everything every day, and it's easy. Second thing is we did this 20 episodes of Story of Immortality series, and it was very successful, and many people did benefit. So now in month of October, there's a festival of Navratri. It's people do worship deities, Shaktis. So we are also doing this new series on 8 powers. So this is for everyone, means you can invite anyone. It's open to all, as we did Story of Immortality. It's you can invite your friends, your families. It's not only for BKs, it's for everybody. It's a public event, public series. So as we did Story of Immortality, it's quite good way of giving gyan, because it's kind of a course we did in a way. And now this also is like 8 powers, awaken your 8 spiritual powers. So there will be many different ways and different like, because there are 9 deities we worship in Navratri, and also we know 8 powers, right? So we will present that 8 powers in a way that they receive knowledge as well. And this is the flyer which we will send out also in email. So we'll send out in a separate email so that you have everything. The flyer and Zoom number will be the same as we had for the Story of Immortality series, and the YouTube channel also is the same, Story of Immortality. But only thing is that this series will be only in English. There won't be any translation, and I know you might be thinking that what about the people who don't understand English? But we'll be starting something new where we will have something for Spanish also, and also for Hindi. So everyone will be able to take a full benefit, but there will be different programs for them. So here this will be starting on Saturdays. This will be only Saturdays, no Sundays. And the first Saturday of this program is on October 2nd, which is Gandhi Bapuji's day. So it's very this series on 8 powers on Saturdays, 11 to 12 noon New York time. And also we have this link to register. If somebody has to register, they can receive email directly, and reminders and links and everything. So this will be hosted by our 2 angel sisters, BK sister Shireen and BK sister Dorothy. They did a wonderful job with Story of Immortality, and now this is another one. And there is a Zoom information in the bottom also. So please do send out this flyer invitation to as many people you can, your friends and families and everyone. Okay, so this is the second announcement I had, and third one I wanted to share that I know that you all are aware that we have our Avyakti Parivar YouTube channel. So I just wanted to revise that sometimes some people go into the channel and they're trying to find videos like, oh, I want to listen yesterday's class, I don't know where it is, or I wanted to listen 1 week before class. So the easy way to find, you will see on the screen, This is our YouTube channel. So if you are in home page, so home page will give you like, sequence, like the last one will be on the top. But if you go into the playlist, that's where you will see all are in the folder. So there are so many folders here, and until now we have done 28 series, so 28 series, 28 folders there are for each series. And not only that, but each language has a different folder also. So if you go for the series, the latest series we have is silence, right? So pilgrimage of silence, you can see here. So if you open that folder, you will see all the videos of this month. And then last month series is different. Now, as we did this month, a very special meditation with our angel sister Elizabeth. You can see the folder there. It says meditation, power of silence, and all those clips, which we had been doing like 5 minutes. If you open this folder, you'll be able to see all of them there. So, sometimes if you want to send like all of these meditation clips to somebody, you can just click to this folder and send that folder link to somebody, and they will be able to see all of those. It's a very good way of sending or using it. And also you see the we have an Avyakti journey. Every day we have different things. So in that also you will see like Avyakti journey, then Adi Ratan. So it means Adi Ratan, we had 2 episodes just now. Today was the second one. So and before that we had Adi Dev. So Adi Dev folder is also there. You can see all Adi Dev. We had 33 parts, and all of them will be there. So until now in Avyakti Parivar, you can see whatever we did. All of those things are in this folder separately organized. So if you visit the YouTube channel and like offering of Bhog, you see every Thursday, Mohini Didi offers Bhog and there is a Bhog message. So of course it does include in the series the message and everything, but also we do keep it separate like Bhog message, and there is a folder here. You can see the Bhog offering. So in that you will find all Bhog messages. Also there are 13 days of Bhog messages of Dadi Guzar, 13 days of Dadi Janki Ji. So everything is separated in different folders. Avyakti Journey, Sakar Baba's Voice Murli, Avyakt Murlis, um, Mama's Murlis, different our ancestors souls sharing, all of those things. So please do visit and you will be able to take maximum benefit of that. And also different languages as Hindi, all the translated, you see Spanish translated classes 527. So all of them are there. French, Portuguese, Tamil, Telugu, all of those are like translated classes of series. On top of that, Mohini Didi always, like, of course, she does every evening with a Avyakti Parivar, but there are many times she has special classes with different groups, which is not more likely directly to the Avyakti Parivar, but that her sharing is very much, very deep gyan and all that. So we do bring those classes also into this YouTube channel, which you might not be aware. But if you go into the YouTube channel, you will see those classes. Sometimes they are in Hindi, sometimes they are in English, but we do put those clips also, so time to time, so you won't miss out, right? Even though she is meeting some specific groups, even like Peace Village retreat, and there are many retreats happening, so she does take class to them. But of course we bring that class to Avyakti Parivar channel so that we don't miss out. So these are the basic information I wanted to just bring out. So I wanted to make you aware of these things. And if you have any question, you can always send us email. And also that we have our website also, that you can go through the these videos through our website as well. And we have Telegram, where sometimes you don't have proper internet, and if you want to listen the classes, so we have only audio form into our Telegram, and we have that Telegram link every day attached to our email sent out every night. So you can always subscribe to that Telegram, so you can get the audio file, all of the classes, and you can listen. You can download audio file into your phone and you can listen anytime. So there are many ways to get the classes, and also we have started putting these classes into the Jewel website, Madhuban Jewel website. So they are there also. So that's it for now. But tomorrow is we have a very special guest coming. I won't say who, but I just want to tell you that please don't miss out. Tomorrow we have somebody coming in and sharing with all of us. So now let's get our homework for the day. And I would like to invite our angel, Sister Elizabeth. Many people had given their feedback and comment that how much they enjoying your songs. And some of them had asked us and requested if we can have a CD of all those songs. So anyway, your message has been conveyed to our dear angel, Sister Elizabeth, and I'm sure she will make effort to make the CD for us with beautiful songs. So thank you, Sister Elizabeth, and welcome. We really much appreciate. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, Bhumi Ben. That's very sweet. And Mohini Didi, again, thank you very much on this topic of introspection. I really resonate with the power of trust. And that makes a lot of sense. And for me, what I understand that the benefit of trusting drama, trusting the family, trusting myself, not to take sorrow, that will affect my thinking. And so I really, really resonate with these elevated thoughts and how they will really create a beautiful experience throughout the day. And so with that, let's look at our homework for the power of introspection. Baba asks me, what can godly power, that is, silence power, not achieve? For this, I, the soul, realize I need concentration of thoughts and a stable stage. Through introspection and concentration, I have many wonderful divine experiences. So let's take that journey together with this meditation and melody and experience our introspective stage. Om Shanti.
In the silence, I, the soul, become introspected. I look within to experience my divine presence. The silence power of introspection guides me to the subtle region. In this angelic stage, I'm able to invoke souls. In my angelic form, I can have a heart-to-heart conversation with souls and transform the nature of souls to enable souls to make a connection with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. With the power of introspection, I can give the pure blessings of peace, power, and health from a distance. In my Shiv Shakti form, my hands are giving blessings, and my vision and thought power are stable.
Atma Nirikshan Atma
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone, and good night. Om Shanti.